The most elaborately developed concepts of reincarnation are found today in the religious traditions of India, especially Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and Sikhism. In these religions, reincarnation is linked with the law of karma. Karma is a Sanskrit word meaning act, action, word, or deed. In Hinduism, karma originally meant sacred actions or moral deeds. It was later associated with the concept of reincarnation in another body or form of life. Some in the Eastern religious traditions do believe that a human can re-embody as an animal and vice versa, although many do not believe it is necessarily a common occurrence. Some say that a person who has a very low state of consciousness and has done cruel deeds may re-embody as an animal. Others do not see the animal state as a punishment, but as a necessary experience in one's spiritual evolution. Maybe Pythagoras subscribed to this theory. One of his contemporaries once told the following story. They say that while walking past a dog that was being beaten, Pythagoras took pity and said, "Stop, strike no more. I recognize the voice. It is the soul of my friend." You see, every dog and dogma has his day. According to the law of karma, as it is taught in the East, your thoughts, words, and deeds in past lives have determined the conditions of your present life. And your thoughts, words, and deeds in this life will determine your destiny in future lives. It's a bit difficult to accept that. People like to blame their parents or circumstances or heredity or what happened to them when they were children or the opportunities they missed. Everything but ourselves. I happen to think that Christianity perpetuates that sense of wanting someone else to carry the burden of our karma, in other words, the burden of our sin. And so if some calamity happens to us, we think, well, something has caused it other than myself. But if we get into the driver's seat of our lives and take responsibility for our actions, then we begin to meditate upon the justice of the universe. I myself have certainly not had an easy life. I recall requesting before I took embodiment to have a major portion of my karma descend at birth, and it did. And I realized that many of the things that have happened to me have come about by my own doings. And of course, it is true that all things come about because of one's doings. I have understood this law in my heart before it was ever taught to me. In my sense then of God and the universe, I have only gratitude for the lessons that I've learned from my karma. And my motto is that there is no injustice anywhere in the universe. That is an amazing statement to accept, because there seem to be so many injustices everywhere around us in things that befall us. But if we really understood the continuity of being and all that we have said and done in many past ages, we would see that those words and deeds return to us as our teachers. And if they are not so nice, then not so nice things happen to us so that we can self-correct and see how it feels to have been on the receiving end of what we sent forth in this or a previous lifetime. I think it is the coming of age of a soul and of a man and of a woman and of a child to reach that point of maturity to say, whatever comes to me, I will receive it with rejoicing, knowing that as I balance and resolve this situation, I can move forward into my communion with God and ultimately to that day when I can attain permanent reunion with my father, mother.
The preceding lecture was given by Elizabeth Clare Prophet, world-renowned author and spiritual teacher. The Summit Lighthouse is an international spiritual organization dedicated to universal enlightenment. Founded in 1958, the Summit Lighthouse has been a beacon of truth to thousands worldwide and a leader in New Thought spirituality. The preceding program has been brought to you by the Summit Lighthouse. For more information, call 1-800-245-5445 or visit our website at www.tsl.org. Outside the USA, call 406-848-9500 or write to the Summit Lighthouse, 63 Summit Way, Gardner, Montana, 59030, USA.